Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Louis Scott here. The NuGen Coin Presale has been extended to May 15th. Don't miss out on your opportunity to take advantage of this. Also, the coin value has gone up to 39 cents, and you have until May 15th to still get the price of 32 cents. So you're going to lock in an automatic price increase if you take advantage of this presale before May 15th. Listen to the update video from the company because I can't talk about great details about it because they want one message coming from the company. So listen to this update video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with somebody. Okay? Somebody else wants this opportunity just like you to be in on a great opportunity.
Thank you, Tracy, for that introduction, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to our NuGen webinar. My name is John Austin, for those who don't know me, and I will be your host for tonight. We always like to start with a disclaimer. We are not investment advisors, and we make no guarantees of income. And certainly, there can be risks with anything we do in life. So my advice is never risk more than you can afford to lose in any venture that you may get involved with. And with that being said, let's dive right in and get started. Today, I will be talking about NuGen coins. And the beauty of what we're doing is the fact that there are multiple ways to get some of our coins. The first being a smart contract where the coins you purchase will increase in number at 0.35% daily without any effort on your part. Now, this is a way to get a passive return on your money and create a brighter financial future for perhaps anyone who catches the vision and acts now while the price of our coin is still low. Now, you can also get free bonus coins by telling others about a great opportunity, and we'll talk about both of those ways in more detail later. Now, I have a sense of urgency to share this message because one of the windows of opportunity that we're talking about tonight will be closing shortly. And even before it does, the value of our coin is going up, and our advisors are suggesting that NuGen coin could soar into double digits shortly after going live. Now, if that's true, a few dollars now could become a considerable sum in the not too distant future. Now, I've shared this with people who have lost their jobs and businesses due to recent circumstances we all know too well. I've shared it with people who are on the verge of losing their homes and their farms, and I've shared it with some dear ladies who have lost their husbands. And we have people who are getting coins for their children and grandchildren, and I applaud them because I feel very confident that we are helping many people set themselves up with a very bright financial future. And for those who may be new to cryptocurrency, this is what you will soon be using to buy gasoline, groceries, and pretty much everything else. So this is a good time to get started before the masses create a feeding frenzy and drive the price to the moon. I think by now most people have heard of Bitcoin. It was the first cryptocurrency. It gave us the blockchain, and it started the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. It went from zero to $1 trillion faster than anything else. It created more millionaires and billionaires than any other industry. And folks, this is only the beginning. I suggest that you prepare yourselves for the greatest ride of your life. Something that many people do not yet know, Bitcoin was actually developed to keep people honest in a bartering system where computer geeks were exchanging time and services between themselves. Because once transactions are entered into the blockchain, they can never be altered or tampered with. Now, financial experts are telling us that cryptocurrency will one day be as much a part of our lives as cell phones and will likely change the world as much as any technology before it. Transactions with cryptocurrency are more secure, they're more private, and it is a better store of value than fiat currency, which is always being devalued by inflation. And I personally believe that it will make the world a better place to live. So Bitcoin is lawful currency in virtually every country. It can be purchased from many banks and currency exchanges around the world. And the time is just around the corner when you'll be able to transfer NuGen coin to a piece of plastic and spend it at thousands of locations, including your grocery store, gasoline station, favorite restaurant, and virtually any merchant that accepts MasterCard as a method of payment. Now, if we could go back to the future like they did in the movie and learn about Microsoft and Apple before they were even brand names, we could all be wealthy today. Unfortunately, we can't do that. And sometimes we can miss even the best opportunity when it's staring us in the face. I had a friend who sat in the living room with Bill Gates when he was raising money to start Microsoft. Bill was asking each person for $1,000. My friend had $1,000 in his pocket, but couldn't visualize the future of Microsoft, and he failed to realize that everyone who invested that day would become multimillionaires. You know, my friend actually, he was living on Social Security when he passed away. So don't be like my friend and close your mind before you have all of the facts. But I should be one to talk because in 2010, a friend of mine kept telling me to buy Bitcoin. It was selling for 5 cents at the time. Well, last year, $1 invested in Bitcoin back in 2010 was worth over $1 million, and it's expected to double by the end of this year. Now, if that is true, why would I want to buy NuGen Coin today if Bitcoin is going to double by the end of this year? Because NuGen will likely double over and over again in the same amount of time. And to understand why, let's first ask ourselves what makes NuGen Coin any different from Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies? Well, NuGen is not just a coin. We are a community that has 4 crypto coins and a nutrition company, all of which can generate profits for someone. Now, if you go to NuGenUniverse.com, you can see a page something like this, and NuGen is spelled N-U-G-E-N. Now, number 2, we have our own currency exchange, and we've submitted the registration papers. We're just waiting for final approval, so that will be it'll be totally legal before we launch. You know, our intention is to follow all of the laws and applicable rules so that we never have to look over our shoulder and be worried about what we're doing. This will allow our exchange to grow and potentially be a billion-dollar company by itself, which of course will add value to our NuGen coin. Sorry about that. Anyway, our vision for NuGen Coin is to one day be used internationally to buy all kinds of goods and services, and that day is coming sooner than you can imagine. I also see NuGen Coin as a simple way to make money transfers across all borders with no hassles and very small transaction fees. Number 4, NuGen Coin will be a gateway between our exchange and other currency exchanges. People will be able to buy NuGen Coin on other exchanges, but they will only be able to buy our other coins on our exchange, and they will need NuGen coins to purchase them with. Number 5, so why will people want to buy our other coins? Because they're all backed by real assets. Do you see other cryptocurrencies backed by assets? You know, there might be one or two. You know, I saw one, I wasn't at all impressed. But, you know, other cryptocurrencies are much like paper dollars that have no actual value. Imagine a bank in the United States backing all of its dollars with gold. Everybody would be lining up to open a bank account there. Now, that's a no-brainer, right? So right now, there are over 100 million people using cryptocurrencies already. Don't you think that people who buy cryptocurrencies would rather have it backed by assets as well? Well, that's going to draw a lot of people to our exchange as both buyers and sellers. And we're entering the momentum phase for the adoption of cryptocurrencies. And that's when virtually everybody starts buying it. But up until now, there have not been any cryptocurrencies backed by assets, which I believe is going to put all of our coins in the top 10 of all cryptocurrencies today. In fact, experts have told us that they believe NuGen Coin will one day surpass Bitcoin in price. Number 6, we're currently working on some very large real estate projects that will back our realty coin, and there will be many more to come, each of which will cause the value of our coin to skyrocket. Number 7, we're in the process of creating our travel coin. Now, travel The travel industry by itself is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. I think a couple of years ago it was somewhere around $7 trillion. Now this industry suffered a little bit, maybe considerably over the past couple of years, but it's coming back strong because people are tired of being locked in their homes and they need to get outside and start living again. Number 8, we're also moving forward with our energy technologies whereby we can make potable drinking water out of seawater. We're running out of drinking water, folks, and water could be the new gold. And while producing potable water, we can produce enough electricity to power entire cities. And this same technology also produces hydrogen and oxygen at 1/10 the current cost of production. Well, hydrogen can be used to power almost anything. In fact, Rolls-Royce is in the process of building their first hydrogen-powered car. So this means we'll be producing an affordable source of pollution-free combustible fuel. And in addition to that, we have a new type of battery that can be used for many purposes, including running electric cars, electric scooters, virtually anything that operates with electricity. The production of our battery does not destroy the earth like the current lithium batteries do. And not only that, it's cheaper to produce, it lasts longer, and it charges in literally a matter of seconds. So we don't need to plug this into electricity anymore. And by and large, the electricity we're buying is dirty energy, a lot of us coming from burning coal and other sources. And even the solar power, you know, it's the things that are going into those solar panels are not really earth friendly. So we're going to we're going to have a major impact on this industry, producing electrical power, having a battery that's much better than anything available. It's not using harmful minerals and stuff to create it. And this is going to cause the price of our coin literally, I think, to go through the roof. Number 9, there's a great need for oxygen. And like I said before, the cost of production is currently quite high. What if we could enter the market, say at 1/10 the current cost? There's great need for medical oxygen, for industrial oxygen. There's a lot of sales out there to be had. So don't you think we're going to corner a lot of that market? I believe we will. And that's going to cause the value of our oxygen coin to go up. Number 10, NuGen presale contracts increase the number of your coins by 0.35% compounded daily. And number 11, that is nearly 7 times the number of coins that you paid for over the term of 18 months. And finally, NuGen is the only crypto company with live customer service. Now, some people who got into Bitcoin early, they enjoyed a 250,000% return on their money. We believe that many who get in early with NuGen will do even better. And this currency is totally private. As soon as we go public, it will be lawful money virtually in every country, just like Bitcoin. You can transfer money instantaneously to anyone, anywhere in the world without any bank fees. There will be a very nominal transfer cost, but it's going to really change the way we do finance in the world. Now, once NuGen currency is all brought into circulation, there will never be any more of it. And if you miss getting your share today, you simply miss it. You can always buy NuGen coin later, but you will never make the big returns that you can potentially gain right now. So let's talk about how you can participate. It's called a smart contract. This is a way to acquire NuGen coins before they go live on the exchange. At the present time, you can purchase NuGen coins at 32 cents, 32.75 cents. For example, with a $1,000 purchase, you would receive 3,052 coins, and you can start with as little as $50. Now, a smart contract is a time-release contract, which will increase the number of NuGen coins in your account by 0.35% compounded daily through a process called staking. Now, the staking period for the contract is 18 months, and this staking period is currently set at 18 months, but it will no doubt be shorter. Actually, it will be shorter because when we go live, our coins will be transferred to the exchange. But what we're going to do, we've already agreed to do that, is to give everybody the full value of their contract as if it had matured at 18 months. So you're not going to lose anything, folks. You don't need to worry about it. In fact, if you were one of the lucky ones that was to purchase a smart contract the day before we go live, you're still going to get the full 18 months. The only thing I can't tell you is that you'll be paying the same price then that you are right now, because our coin is continually going up in value. So the best opportunity you'll ever have with NuGen Coin is right now today. So, don't miss that if you want to get started. So while your NuGen coins are being staked, you're going to receive additional coins in your account 4 times daily. The daily rate of increase is 0.35%, but since the number of your coins is compounded 4 times daily, your overall return per day is 0.357%. And at that rate, your coins would double in a matter of 202 days. Now, when you purchase a NuGen Smart Contract, you're going to receive an additional 10% of your purchase price in free NuGen coins. For example, if you purchase 1,000 NuGen coins, you would receive an additional 100 free coins as long as our free bonus offer lasts. Now, when you purchase a NuGen contract, you will receive an additional 10% of your purchase in free realty coins, oxygen coins, and energy coins. Now, these coins are a different value, so it's not going to be a 10% in number. It's actually going to be 10% in value. So if you spend $1,000, you would get $100 worth of each of these other coins. So that means you'll get $1.40 value for each dollar spent as long as this bonus offer lasts. Now, the only way to get our other 3 coins is through our free bonus offer. And that's when getting a NuGen Smart Contract. This offer is going to end, I believe, May 15th. So if you want to get these other coins, you want to do that, right now. Okay, now, as I mentioned before, there are, well, let me just mention this. Our coin has increased in value a number of times. We started out at 9.67 cents, and we're now at 32 cents, 32.75 cents. Actually, the price did go up to 39, but because we were so backlogged in orders and whatnot, people couldn't get in to place their orders. We've extended that, so we've held the price back, I think, until the 15th of May. And then it will be going up to its actual price. So you're getting another great value here, folks. You're able to save money right now, knowing that the price has already increased. So as I mentioned before, there are ways to multiply your NuGen coins, and that's simply by inviting people to one of our webinars. And when you do that, and someone you invite makes a smart contract purchase, you're going to receive a cash commission of 10%. So if they purchase $1,000, you're going to get a $100 commission. Now, the beautiful thing about this is actual cash. You can withdraw the money as commissions, or you can convert that cash into more NuGen coins. Now, some people call this network marketing, and to be successful in network marketing, you need 2 things. You need a great opportunity, and you need to be a good inviter. But you never want to try to be a presenter or a salesperson, because trying to tell someone about your opportunity will almost always lead to failure. You simply find one question that piques people's interest and gets them to attend one of our webinars. You might ask something like this: are you making money while you sleep? I recently attended a webinar and now it's working for me. So, are you making money while you sleep? Everybody would like to do that, right? And not too many people are. Well, I recently attended a webinar and now it's working for me. So if they're interested, they're going to ask you. You don't have to, from that point on, the ball is in their court. You let them run with it. If they ask you questions about it, invite them to one of our webinars. But folks, if you'll do that, if you'll ask this or a similar question over and over again, and you do that at least one time every day without fail, you will rise to the top 5% of income earners in this industry. Even the top earners in this industry typically are not inviting at least one person every single day. So, we have another way for people who don't have a lot of money to grow their nest egg of coins, and that is our NuGen Matrix. Now, this could be a faster track to millionaire status for people who don't have a lot of money to get started, but it's going to take some sweat equity, if you will. You're going to have to get out and hustle. You're going to have to tell other people, but that's really not difficult because if you take yourself out of the equation, if you're not thinking about the money or the coins that you're going to earn, and you're thinking, how great is this opportunity? If this really is true, if it was 10% true, wouldn't this be a great opportunity for the people that you love and care about to improve their financial future? Of course it is. And so all you have to do is invite them to a webinar. They see it or they don't. If they see it, they're going to benefit just like you. And you're also going to, you're going to earn a little bit of bonus or commission from doing that. But by and large, I look at it this way. If I offer somebody an opportunity and the opportunity works for me, but they decline the opportunity, how willing am I going to be to bail them out of their problems, their financial troubles sometime in the future, when I gave them the opportunity to participate in the very thing that made me wealthy? It's not that I'm mean. I'm actually very generous, but by the same token, some people need tough love. And if we continue to bail people out over and over again, do they ever learn? No, they don't. And people need to learn to step out and do what's best for them. So don't get yourself emotionally involved with asking people to come to one of our webinars. All you do is invite, you become a good inviter, and you will definitely be successful. Now, so, this is a way that you can get involved with a crypto project and actually get paid every day. There's a number of such plans that have come and gone throughout the years, but this is perhaps the first 2x2 matrix ever created where nobody gets hurt. 2x2s have kind of, in a way, had a bad name because most of them were gifting programs. They really didn't have a product associated with it. And frankly, if you do put a product with a 2x2 matrix, you kind of dilute the income. And so I think that's why most of them ended up being gifting programs. But, if you had something that was a real product, the people are getting 100% value, and in this case, they do. They're getting 100% value in NuGen coins for every dollar spent. And since they're projected to greatly increase in value, this is win-win for everybody. Now, with this plan, you can earn unlimited NuGen coins with very little money out of pocket, but only if you're willing to actively invite people to our webinar. So there really is no benefit for someone to join a 2x2 matrix unless they're going to refer others. In fact, I recommend that they don't. I suggest they just get one of our staking contracts. So let me show you how this works. It's really quite simple. There's you and 6 other people. And when you introduce your first person, you start to build out your matrix and start to earn money. Now, there are 5 separate packages, the smallest one starting at $43.75. Then we have an $87 matrix, $175, $350, and a $700 matrix. Now, you can be in one or more or even all of them at the same time. And what's great is you're only going to pay for each of the matrices one time. After that, each time you fill a matrix, we are actually going to pay your re-entry fee into a new matrix, and you're able to do this over and over again, earn money with only taking money out of your pocket one time. So we're going to show you how that works. Starting out, $43.75 really makes it possible for anyone to participate. I don't think it prohibits anyone. If they got out and hustled, they could, probably sell something or whatever to come up with that amount of money. But when you come in at 43.75, you're going to get 43.75 worth of NuGen coins at the current price. And then you need to refer at least one person in order to profit financially from the matrix. Now, if you look to the right, you're going to see 3 red dots there, $25 each. So you're going to earn a total of $100 from the 4 people on the second level of your matrix. And then when that matrix is full with 6 people, the company will pay your reentry fee into a new matrix in the first available spot of your sponsors matrix. So this is a follow me. So each time you cycle and re-enter your sponsors matrix, your sponsor is going to help him or her build her matrix and help them earn money. But the same thing is true for you. Those that you refer, as they recycle, they're going to follow you into your newest matrix. So you're following your sponsor, your people are following you, which also benefits your sponsor. You see how it works? So the more people you refer, the faster you're going to cycle through each of these matrices. And the day will come when we'll literally have people cycling multiple times daily in some of the matrices. So you could, if you just do a little math on this, you're going to see how profitable this really can be. And then one more thing is when the people that you personally refer cycle out of a matrix, you're going to get a $20 bonus. And the company is going to pay their reentry fee into your newest matrix. So really quite simple, folks, but very, very powerful. The 8750 matrix works the same, just double the amount. If you look here, you got 50, 50, 50. So you're making $200. The 175 matrix, you're making $400 plus your other bonuses. 350 is double, $700 is double. And then finally, for those who can find a way to do it, I would suggest coming into all 5 matrices at the same time. That's for a one-time cost of $1356.25. You're going to get the full value in NuGen coins, and you'll be qualified to earn money in all 5 matrices as long as you refer someone in each of the matrices. Now, obviously, the fastest way to be totally qualified is to sponsor someone else at the $1356.25. So then you're qualified both with the purchase of all 5 matrices and for sponsoring somebody in all of the 5 matrices. So we have groups of people that are doing that. Just everybody's coming in at 1356 and they're in profit very quickly, oftentimes within a couple of days, because you're going to be earning $3,100 each time you cycle through the matrix, and you're going to be earning $620 each time one of your personal referrals cycles through their 5 matrices. Plus you get the re-entry coins, another $1,356 in NuGen coins every time you re-enter, and $620 every time that your personal referrals cycle. So to help you understand a little better how this works, let's break it down. Now, when I said this could be your fast track to becoming a millionaire, it literally can, folks. We have people well on their way to doing that. In this example, everybody joins at $1356.25. Now, Jeff is going to earn $775 from each of Peter, Bill, Bob, and Sue. And these are the 4 people on his second level. Sally is going to earn, that's a total of $3,100 there, folks. Sally's going to earn a 20% match on Jeff, which is $620 coming from these 4 people on Jeff's second level. Now, Sally is going to earn $775 each from Jill and Brad. As you can see, Jill and Brad are on the second level of Sally. And George, who is Sally's sponsor, is going to earn a 20% match on Sally, and that's $310 on the 2 people, Jill and Brad. So again, all entries and re-entries receive $1,356.25 worth of NuGen coins. All commissions paid out in this example came from Jill, Brad, Peter, Bill, and Bob. Jill, Brad, Peter, Bill, Bob, and Sue. These 6 people right here. So quite simple. You know, if you need to take a little time and really go through that, once you understand it, and there's no better way to understand a 2x2 matrix than to just get out and share it with other people, and then watch as your earnings start coming in. It'll all fall into place, and once that happens, it'll be totally clear. You'll never get confused again. So we're at the end of our webinar. It is time to make a decision. You might want to ask yourself, are you working hard for your money, or is your money working for you? You know, maybe it's time for a change, and we invite you to join with us where earning money can be a lot of fun. And if you do, you know, do decide to join with us, just get back with the person who invited you. They will give you a personalized link, help you get started, or they will introduce you to our customer service, and our customer service will take care of that for you. So it's very simple. All you got to do is just raise your hand and say yes. But we definitely appreciate you for coming here tonight. We thank you for watching, and we will we'll close our webinar now, but we'll open up for some Q&A for a few minutes for those who would like to stick around. And with that, Tracy, I'll turn it back to you.